At this time, I'd like to yield 1 minute to the gentleman from Texas, Mr. Arrington.
The gentleman from Texas is recognized for 1 minute.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chairman. A young man by the name of Caleb Smithers, his dream was to serve in the United States Army. All of his childhood, he got the chance to serve. Literally months into his service, his training at Fort Bragg, he had a serious accident. And because the safety protocols weren't there to check on a soldier who had such a serious injury, and because there weren't accountability measures for private contractors for healthcare services to the Army, this young man ended up dying. I think his life could have been saved if those protocols were in place and if the accountability measures were in place. And I think the Secretary of Army has all but affirmed that. And so this provision would put those things in place, or would expect that the Army does, and we would defer to their best judgment on how to do it. And so this young man's life, and his mother here, Heather, who has worked diligently, relentlessly, with the unconditional love for her son, that not only would his spirit live on of service, but would actually save the lives of other soldiers who would find themselves in the same predicament. I think we all care about our soldiers, our sons and daughters in uniform, and that we would want the abundance of precaution so that we would prevent this from happening. Those checks, by the way, in the future, if this should pass, would be called Smitties after Caleb Smithers. And I ask my colleagues for their support. I yield back.